business. It's a fundamental mindset change.
Yeah, let's make that concrete. Imagine someone offers you a 5% stake in, say, a local coffee shop for $10,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your first thought wouldn't be, what's the daily price of that 5%? No. You'd instinctively multiply that $10,000 by 20 to figure out the implied price to the whole shop, $200,000 in this case.
Right, the total valuation.
Exactly. Then you'd ask the real question. Is the coffee shop itself a good buy at $200,000? See how that shifts your focus away from the fickle stock price?
Yeah, it's about the underlying business, the earnings, the cash flow you'd get as an owner over time.
Precisely. It's about what the business can actually return to you, not just what the stock price does tomorrow or next week.
And Buffett himself hammers this home all the time. He says you should never judge a CEO based on the stock's yearly performance.
Right, because in the short term, it could be totally disconnected.
Over the long run, sure, a stock should track the business performance, but short term, there might be zero correlation. Market whims, news, herd behavior, it messes with the price.
It's all about what the business earns for you, the owner, over the long haul, not the daily noise.
So this naturally leads to a buy and hold approach, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It inherently stresses that strategy. Often, we're talking about holding shares not just for years, but maybe 20 years or more.
Wow.
This long-term view deliberately avoids all the traps of trying to time the market short-term, reacting to every little wobble.
Yeah.
You recognize most of that is just noise, meaningless chatter distracting you from the real signal.
It takes serious discipline, though.
Immense discipline to let those carefully chosen, undervalued investments just sit there and compound, potentially for decades.
And Jerome Bossy, you mentioned him earlier, he said something I liked. Deep value investing is not conducive to buying no matter the investing climate, nor is it about being a busy investor.
Love that quote, too. It nails it. It takes a ton of time and careful work just to find the right company that meets your strict criteria.
And then you wait.
And then you wait even longer, often years, for the market to finally wake up and see the value you saw. The whole system, the financial industry, kind of pushes you to trade to be...
Transaction fees, yeah.
Exactly. But real value investing demands the opposite. Patience, selective action, and the guts to just do nothing most of the time.
And the data really backs this up, doesn't it? Trying to time the market.
It's largely a fool's errand. Research shows it consistently. Most people, unfortunately, end up doing the exact opposite of what they should. Buying high when everyone's excited, selling low when panic sets in.
The classic mistake.
It is. One study found that just to match a simple buy and hold return, a market timer would need to be right an incredible 82% of the time on their calls.
That's almost impossible.
Pretty much, just to get what you could have gotten by basically doing nothing after your initial purchase. The risks of timing are just way higher than the potential rewards.